or energy like lightning and also like wind that carried this bronze-like image and put it into the box. And I did not see the box. I did not see the box cover. The box was not closed, but I saw that the image entered the box. Then I saw two media men, but whose name I will not mention, whose names I will not mention. I saw that these two famous media men were also standing somewhere, and there were some media people with them. Now there is one amongst them that is very famous. Now I heard that person saying, Papa yo gyina hɔ ɔde ne sa kyerɛ me so enti mu gidi sɛ ɔbɛka ne saa pɛpɛɛpɛ. Now what I heard that person say is that, are you sure that what the voice of God shall say to this man? And he pointed at me. Are you sure that he would narrate the same thing God says to him to us in the same manner and form? And the media ni baako no ɛso ɛgye so kyerɛ ne sɛ minim ɛhɔ na me so me kasa ayɛ sɛ ɔde ɔpa ahwɛ deɛ mɛte ana ɛne ne bɛkasa akyerɛ me no saa ne bɛyɛ. Now the other media man said to this one that I am not sure. Then immediately I responded to them and I said that you can watch me. It does not matter what the voice of God said to me. What God instructs me to say or to do, I will do it and say it in that manner. In fact, I saw this last night. Now I saw somebody in the form of fire. Now I have seen that person before, and I've told you about that person some time ago. Now the face of that personality has a human semblance, but from his neck downwards it's like a flame of fire, and he is in the form of a man. My God. I saw something like a key which was rotating. I saw this rotating key appear all of a sudden. Now that key was also in the form of fire. Now I saw that this key appeared and it entered that persona that was like flaming fire. Now me say enibia kasa kire angel baako bi opie say kachire mia wogina ho no eye me se memfa me nsanhye ojanum na menyi safowa no na onkyere made. Now I heard a voice say to one of the angels that, say to this man, now that man was me, and say to him that he should put his hand into that flame of fire and take the key, and I would show him what to do. Afei angel na okasa no eba madwunum se na sa mede me nsa ro ogya no ogya no be hye me nsa ehwo apeba madwunum ade mu yan se angel ne hwe me na bibi ti so ogya firi nani na me hu se bowura me nsam na me so aso me nsa na me nsa dan ti so ogya. Now immediately I heard that voice. I said to myself that when I put my hands into this flaming fire, I will be bent. But as I looked at the angel, I saw something like fire transfer from his eyes to my hand, and my hands also became like flaming fire. And so I was able to put my hands into the fire. Now a voice spoke to the angel, saying to him to say to me that to put my hand into the fire and take the key. And so I put my hand into the fire and I brought out the key. In fact, now that personality has the semblance of a human being.
its head was like a human being. Now again I saw some wind blow from some clouds. And I saw them, but me more. Now the wind brought 3 people before me. I saw the people, but I will not mention their names. Then the voice instructed me, the person I must give the key to.
Angel no, but wouldn't be strange. And then the but angel ne tim or catch me and send me acting.
Now, even though anytime the voice spoke, it was audible to me, I could hear the voice. The voice spoke to the angel and I heard it, but I could not take steps until the angel has commanded me to do what the voice says I should do.
And to me catch through angel no pointing me no so on training sanya safuano.
And so I said to the person that the angel instructed me, as the voice instructed the angel, I said to that person that stretch forth your hand and take the key.
Oh yes, sir, on training saji the muhyane say nkrofobi jejan nchen aso ne nsem nti wontimi training nsam.
Now just as he stretched his hand to take the key from my hand, I saw that there were some people standing beside him who were withdrawing his hand or drawing his hand backward, and so he could not stretch out his hand to take the key from my hand.
So
then I thought in my mind, now I thought in my mind that the reason that people were drawing his hand backward is that the key was like fire, and so if he touches the fire, he will be burnt to death or burnt to ashes.
Enunti eneno rade no kasa kire angel no se on kasa nkire me se me mane meme na me mfa me nsa ne ti soja no me mfa ntache ne nsa no no so nsa beda ne ti soja.
And so I heard the voice that spoke to the angel, and the angel said to me that I should tell this person to come close to me, and when he comes close and I touch his hand, because my hand is already turned fire, when I touch his hands will also turn fire, and then he'll be able to take the key.
Ampa me touch in nsa na munsa nsa adani ti soja.
Now of a truth, when I touched his hands also turned into flames of fire,
na me de safuano to nsem,
and I put the key into his hand
by strengthening.
But this was the strange thing.
Safuano kuta nsem me hunsa nsa popo as a safuano pese free nsem to form, but en to form and an nsa popo na ne body nyina popo.
Now I saw that while the key was in his hand, he was shivering and trembling. He was shaking, and so it was as if the key was about to fall from his hand, but it did not fall, but he was trembling.
Enemy who say box na sa creature no edemu no me who say angels too na omugina chariots n'anim no esa hwe box no me who say adaka no asa pagya asi chariots no eso.
Now I saw that the angel looked at that box, which now contains that brass-like or bronze-like image. I saw that as the angel looked at the box, the box was lifted up and it came upon the chariots.
Na mi hui sa angels no any chariots no ede sa track no ana sa chariots no me so mu a fly every ho.
Now I saw that the angels and the chariots and the box all flew away from the place where we were.
But na box no adaka no na so nkata.
But the box was still open. It had not been closed.
But huge image, at the box.
And that huge image was in the box.
And an angel no na only me kasa.
Then the angel who was speaking with me
catch me say, "Mehunu nia mihu ye no."
Have you seen what has just been showed to you?
And I'm saying, I'm mehu.
Then I answered, yes, I have.
And I say, and
he said to me, in this nation, something is about to happen. And that is what the Lord has given me a gist of.
Enunti me share na me hunu biem.
And so I looked and I saw.
Afa angel no a one me kasa no me hu se okọ.
I saw that the angel who was speaking with me departed.
Ena me hu se ogya na gina ho nom no a. Eti so ogya na ni titite nipa eti no. De me hu ya ne se me a me gina ho nom no. Tumi bi pagya me ko share sa ogya nom.
Now, as the angel departed, I saw that this creature or this person who was like flame of fire but with human features, I saw that there was some energy or force that drew me close and it put me into that person who was like flaming fire.
Na angel no be pagya me eni me wura mununkum mu ayo kopie sa asase no so a me ko hu sa ni so ade huni osan be so mi mu na me hu se wasan ne me sane afiri ho mani ba me won so na me wo me dem ena na juya.
Now the angel that came for me and took me into the heights of the heavens where I saw all these things, I saw that same angel came for me and brought me back to where he picked me from. And when I regained consciousness, I noticed that I was in my room.
Me share time na aka few minutes na about 3 o'clock.
Now when I watch my time,
3 a.m.
When I watch my time, it was few minutes to 3 a.m.
Na me ni Awurade kasa.
And I had some communication with God.
Na me tiasie pa ba to won tiasie.
And I had clear understanding of the vision, but you do not understand what I saw.
Concerning Ghana battle.
Now it relates to the election of Ghana.
2024.
In 2024.
Now, me kekani say ya sana 2016. Asa me kekani say ya na binu di matem, na binu twamempoa, na binu di aya agro de ehu ya ne sesi.
Hello Ghana. Want it fast and affordable?
Now, I say things casually in this manner. I said the same thing in 2016. Some people ridiculed me, others insulted me, but it came to pass.
Enunti omo jina pesa Ghana to abama omo no. Oma kuma meyerade. Omo makoma emerade.
So what I want to say to those who want to stand or who intend to become flag bearers of their parties to be voted on, to be elected as presidents, I want to tell them to make their hearts go close to God.
Amen.
Now that man that will give his heart unto God, will love his God and will love the people in this nation, God will put him at the helm of affairs.
Yakani say, asa agro, moche to asa de behu ane sesi.
Now I've said this in this manner.
But
you may take it as a joke. I have not explained it into detail, so you don't understand it. For as for hearing, you would hear, but you will not understand.
At times,
you may see something, but you will not get intelligent understanding of what you are seeing.
Into your sorrow, a gusu, a Ghana, penny near 2024.
And so heaven is still thinking over, meditating over the leadership of Ghana.